welcome to the Timber Tiger Lodge.
My son's
Welcome to another episode of My Backyard. In this Hunt of a Lifetime event, we're taking Eddie Bethke on an adventure as he seeks to harvest a bull elk in Pine Creek, Oregon.
We're just out here scouting right now for Eddie's day one hunt. These bulls are right where we left them this morning. We're just keeping an eye on him so we can come kill him in the morning. He's right where we left him. He's a big 6-point bull. And then we're just gonna watch him till dark and see where he goes. Check him out.
It's difficult to see at a distance, but this is the target for tomorrow morning's hunt.
Tom sent us in there this afternoon. We got 3 nice 6-point bulls spotted. We just got to go in there tomorrow and hope our wind's right. And we're going to sneak in on that fence line and try to get Eddie set up and see if we can't get him to feed their way right towards us and lay the smack down on that big one, hopefully. That's the one we'd like to see Eddie get. But there's 3 nice 6-point bulls, so any of them will do. Just see what tomorrow brings. Hopefully they're still in the same spot. Hopefully the wind's right. That's the main thing. You gotta have the wind right. See what tomorrow brings. Cheers.
All these dreams just made those kids stronger.
Look at these. Oh, give me the ring. I'm Edward Bethke, and this is my son Eddie. He has a inoperable brain tumor. It is in his brainstem. Right now, I can't say it's in remission, but it's shrunk and it's manageable at any rate. He takes chemo every day, and he's excited to come out here and hunt elk. Eddie's prognosis is probably unknown. The hope is that he's taken radiation and the tumor has shrunk. It looks really good now. And the hope is when he gets to be a little bit older, if they can keep this all in check, that the tumor will quit growing on its own. I'd say he's got a good chance for full life.
Excellent.
He's been on chemo and doing this since he was 5 years old.
My name is Craig Ellenbolt. Sorry. So over this, last several months, talking with Dad about Eddie and what what we can do to accommodate Eddie and also Ed, and kind of make their dream come true. Eddie's dream was to hunt elk or bison, and we were able to get a tag for him in Oregon State, and they just arrived here from Minneapolis today. So over the last several months we've been talking about it, preparing. Eddie's been shooting his gun, and he feels like he's ready to go.
My expectations are to get an elk.
All right. Man who knows what he wants.
My expectations are that my son Eddie is going to have a fantastic hunt of a lifetime, and whether he gets an elk or not, he will have a fantastic time.
I can pretty much guarantee that part of it. As good as we can under the circumstances. Deep thoughts, Ryan?
Just hope they're still in the same spot.
Yeah, me too.
Hopefully the wind's right.
Eggs to order and elk to order.
Absolutely.
Eddie, you ready?
Yep.
Eddie is ready. Ready, Eddie?
Crazy lady.
So we have two different strategy conversations going on, right, Ed?
'Cause once they
We
cross the
have
creek,
Eddie's medicine,
Powder River, they're on
and then we have Eddie's elk in the background.
Crazy ladies all the way down to where we were.
The meeting of the minds and a cup of coffee.
That pocket hole right there.
You a coffee drinker?
Neighbor across the street right
Now, there's more knowledge going on here than there is in the White House.
You might be right. We are on site and waiting for the sun to come up. What do we got?
Just cows and calves in this group. The bulls are further over. No, they got that other one. They're just over there. The boys already saw him. Craig saw him. Day one of Eddie's hunt of a lifetime here on the Wilson Ranch. The group that we left is just went a little bit due west, so we're gonna relocate and try to cut them off. They're coming our way. They're still here. They're seeing them. The boys got them spotted up by the ranch. So we're just waiting on the buggy to come. We're gonna go move into position and see if we can't get lucky. Stay tuned.
Well, you got a line on them?
Yep, right that way.
Okay.
Hoping we can get across, catch them while they're coming at us.
I'm gonna roll up to those aspens right there and set my camera up on a tripod from the road. Me and Dad.
Just go right in where we went down one day.
Ryan and Craig strategize their approach. Ed and I will set up at a distance from a good vantage point as we don't want too much human scent around the elk.
Here and just kind of get to the back and skirt. This is the scene.
The team is in position. Now all they need is a shot opportunity. Meanwhile, from the cameraman's perspective, they're going. They're scooting in to the left. You see them running in?
The bulls I seen going in.
They're kind of milling. Now they're swirling a little. They're getting antsy. There's that bull. Oh, man.
I don't know which bull you're seeing.
He's moving out of the tree line to the right. He's moving to the right still. He's working cows. Now he's moving back to the left. Oh, beautiful bull. And another branch bull just ran into the tree line. Somebody's got to be over there moving them because they're moving left. They're moving right where we need them to be. It's going to happen. Everything is working out just like we hoped. Now all we need is for one of the bulls to make themselves apparent to our shooter.
What do you think, bud?
I like it.
Pretty cool, huh?
Oh man, there's 3 bulls in this shot. Oh man, the one's tearing the tree up, and then you got the 2. That one's pacing behind the one out in the sun. Wow, amazing. God, look at him moving that light.
Is that the big one there?
Yeah, well, it's one of the big ones.
Standing there kind of looking at facing us.
Yeah, he's kind of looking to the left. Oh, now a big one behind him coming out. Oh, man.
So close.
There's bulls all over the place right here.
Yeah, well, that's.
Huh?
We were right next to him. Yeah.
Well, Eddie, you can buck
They just wouldn't. They just wouldn't come through.
Unfortunately, our shooter was not able to get in position this morning. But we're going to come back later today, and if necessary, we've got 4 more days.
Yeah, we're headed back to the Wilson Ranch, Wilson Cattle Company. gave us permission on their land, and we're very thankful for that. We're headed back tonight. This morning we got into a large amount of elk, bulls running all over the place. We just didn't have a good shot, unfortunately, but had a heck of a show for Eddie and everybody that was helping out that got to watch. And we're just going to go back in there and see if we can seal the deal or get some more awesome show.
You have to explain to your fans what we're doing here.
I'm gonna go kill a elk.
Where at? In this field over here?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see what the crew can put together. An unfortunate change in wind direction led to the elk picking up our scent and fleeing the field. We would try again in the morning.
I think we found some more elk that we really didn't know they were there, but it's a definite positive thing tonight that we found a few more bulls, and I think we're going to attack it in one more time and see what we can do. I think we'll get one. The boy, he got to see some elk tonight. I think he's pretty excited on that part. I know I was. Anyways, get a little help load, man.
We had great avenues. We knew they weren't coming our way tonight. The wind was going this way. We had good.
I'm going to get this done. I'd like to just have some relaxing time with these people.
Yes, we
Let's
got
make-
beer to drink, Craig.
Let's make this happen. I mean, we will. Keep our heads up. All for Eddie. It's not like you're not putting the opportunities in front of him. That's what you gotta look at.
Oh yeah, it's his hunt, that's for sure.
It's just, yeah, you want it to happen all the time, but we know it doesn't. We've gotta just make it work, right, Brent?
Absolutely.
Okay, man. So it's gonna be a good morning. I'm out of here.
So are we having a hunt of a lifetime, Eddie? Uh-huh. You ready to kill this morning?
Yep.
All right. Big Ed. Morning.
Buenos dias. Good morning. We're ready to hit her today.
All right.
Eddie says X marks the spot.
This morning, once again, the elk were grouped up on the far side of the field. But unbeknownst to us, another hunter shot one on the other side of the tree line, and that shot kept the elk from going back into the trees. Yeah, I think there's 3 nice bulls in there. I don't know what all that shooting is, but that's working in our favor.
You have actually pushed him out of there.
Our hunter is lined up on the right side of your screen, and
Those guys,
What did you just do?
Those guys on the
Killed
road
an elk.
Oh my.
smoked them. Couldn't ask for a better ending.
Got him.
Yeah.
Got him.
6 point.
How
It's
about
a
that
6
smile?
point.
I'm pretty sure he's a
Yeah,
6
you got a
point,
6 point, buddy.
bud. You got a 6 point bull out, bud.
What are we doing, Eddie?
Going to collect my elk.
Told you it was gonna happen. And my God, headshot.
Well, you don't want to wreck
That's
it.
what
It
you
needs it
wanna
all.
do. They never felt it. Who went out?
Pretty spectacular, Eddie. What do you think? Is this a trip?
We're up there talking with Reggie when it was the blast.
Now where am I going to put
He goes,
that?
yeah, they're gonna go get the 6 point. Boom! Oh, Ron goes, he's down, buddy.
That looks like either with a hell of a lot of luck or you have a good shot.
So you think? Roll them up for the picture. Get the driver.
300 yards.
Sun to her back, really get a nice shine.
Yes, it ain't.
It's all you, bud. Now the fun part. 3 hours of pictures.
Yeah, there's so many.
Boy, I don't like that eyeball looking at me.
saw the elk. It took me a couple minutes to get a good shot on it. Ryan and Craig helped me with the tripod. And Ryan, he just dropped his rifle, so he was useful, not useful. And so I had to solo it, and I dropped it.
One shot.
Dad, what'd you think?
I'm exuberant. Eddie did a fantastic job. He thought his way through, went steady. He had the guys helping him, and it worked out fantastic.
Well, from first daylight, the elk were everywhere. The elk were running all over the place. What we consider a rut fest. There was bulls running all over the place, pushing cows. We kept getting into position. Eddie would get set up. They were just too far out. We kept moving. We moved 3 or 4 different times on different bulls, trying to get a good shot off. There was a few times, which I'm super proud of Eddie. Eddie had some opportunities. He could have taken a shot. The bull was moving. He said, "I don't feel good about it. He's moving. I don't want to take a shot and wound him." And so we put the rifle down and moved forward on hoping another one would give us an opportunity. And you know, we had one that just came out and stood there for a second, started walking away pretty fast, and Eddie was on the bull. Eddie said, "Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at." And so I made a couple cow calls. Bull stopped, broadside. Eddie didn't take the shot at that point, and he wasn't ready. He was still fiddling with the bipod a little bit to get it set right. He really was worried about making a good shot. The bull started walking again, made a couple more cow calls. The bull stopped, looked right at him. I said, "Kill him." And that's exactly what I told Eddie, and kaboom, he shot. And the bull dropped, didn't even move. It was the most clean, ethical shot, and it was just amazing. And then from there, the good Lord blessed us on an animal that they're going to enjoy eating for probably a couple years.
I got vultures at my house.
They eat well. Okay, 6 months.
I got 4 kids, and they'll scoop her up.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Being out for these last 3-4 weeks, spotting and trying to find some animals that would work for the situations that we'd be up against. And Eddie comes into camp with his dad, Ed. So we have Ed and Eddie. So for us, for names, it's been pretty easy there. But Eddie with some difficulties that we could see, and so we talked it over with the crew that what some certain things that we could do and try to make it work. Yesterday, I have to say, I've been into more elk than I don't know how many times out hunting, but it was a beautiful day, and the elk blew out last night. But this morning, like Craig was saying, that they had come back down, and we were able to put a plan together and had Eddie in the right spot, and I am just so proud of him for what he did. He made us all proud. This young man's got a lot going for him, man, and he just kept driving, and it paid off. That's all I gotta say.
I want to thank you, Tom, for letting me stay at your lodge.
Anytime, Eddie.
Craig for helping me.
Of course.
And the Hunt of a Lifetime for giving me this opportunity.
Well, I want to thank everybody here. I can't keep track of all the names. I got Tom, Ron, Craig, Brent, Ryan, Jenny, and Jeanette and Betty. We can't thank you all enough for all the hospitality and all the good you've done for us. And we want to thank Tina for the Hunt of the Lifetime, and Carrie with the travel agency. Everybody just did a fantastic job. No way we could thank enough.
I can't believe it worked out so perfectly, and it always does. But we always look at the challenges and try to weigh how to get close to the elk, how to manipulate in whatever the scenario is. And with Eddie, he struggles to walk with some of his nerve damage, and we just made it to where he was able to be in the right spot, and the last 2 days have been glorious. We were surrounded around elk both days. Yesterday was unbelievable. None of us have quite been in the middle of something like that before, and I've hunted for many years, and Eddie got to be in the middle of it, and Ed got to watch from a distance. And I just have to say that we're all extremely proud and elated that it worked out so perfectly. The good Lord always blesses us with hunts, and I just have to thank him for what he does and what he puts in front of us.
Hey, we got to have one more thing on here. Remember, Eddie, yesterday when you saw them 300 elk right out in front of you? What did you say?
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Hey, this is a G-rated show. Or it was.
I would just like to thank everybody for putting in all the effort that they did that made the final outcome. That's my crew that we've got here, not my crew, but the crew here is one good crew that sticks with it and is going to make sure it's going to happen. And Eddie makes us so proud today, boy.
It was a miracle.
That shot
Yes.
was perfect.
Thank you, Lord.
I'd say we had a hunt of a lifetime.
Amen.
Yeah.
And I think we met some friends.
Yes, we got family for life.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on our next adventure.